Alright, everybody, check this out. Oh, a little Buster Sword. That's what I'm going to use as my stylus today. Part of a keychain that broke. Anyway, he's got a Registeel and I've got a Hippo, and we both want a Stealth Rock. So, that's cool. I'm thinking on my turn, I obviously either could have Earthquaked, which would have been pretty good, but better yet would have been perhaps even just completely switching, because I've got a couple guys that don't like Stealth Rock. And this is one of them. Not too big of a deal. Anyway, he goes to a Flygon and I go to a Jump Bluff. So I'm pretty sure that he's going to be Scarfed. At least that's what I remember they always do. So I go to a Mamoswine just to see what's going on and threaten to kill him if I don't like what's going on. So, and he turns out, which is good. Or not good, but I guess it's not damaging. It's not a Draco Meteor that'll kick my butt. So he goes to a Jirachi. And I think for like 2.5 minutes of, oh man, what am I going to do? What type is he going to be? What move can he possibly use? And then I realize I've got Scarf, and I can just kill him with Earthquake. So that was fun. I wasted a lot of time doing nothing. And good thing I can edit, huh? So I finish off his dude with EQ, and he totally WTF LOL'd at that point. Like, really? And he sends in a Honchkrow, so, which is smart on his part, obviously, because now I absolutely have to switch. I'm not going to stay in here and Earthquake for nothing. So, unless I predict like a U-turn or something, it would still be stupid. So, I go to a Hippo, and he Brave Birds me for mega damage, and I'm rather perplexed at that little revelation right there. So, I saw the amount that with Life Orb and Sand and Recoil that it did to himself, though. So I'm hoping maybe he can kill himself if I stay in. I definitely can't have anybody else take a hit. So I'm just going to stay in. Hopefully he kills himself. And he has 9 hit points. So, yay, 9 hit points for the lose. So I've got kind of a weird looking team. There's not really... It's sort of, it's pretty much like a roulette team, actually. I'll just go and say that. I just picked a bunch of random guys like, hey, I want to use you, and you. Let's go. And I don't really have much to do, so I've got a couple of guys with priority moves, but I decided to go to Locust because it's the quote-unquote safe turn from his Stealth Rock, or because of Stealth Rock that he can get in on. And I know that regardless of whatever nature that thing is, my Yanmega is going to be faster. So I go with the Bug Buzz because I don't want anything to happen. And he said he tried to roost if I tried to do something else. So I go for a Hypnosis, which I definitely needed. I had HP Fire and I could do a little bit of damage with it, but the bigger reason is that there's not much else I have on my team that can kill him. Mamoswine can kill him, and that's like it. So, by the way, I'm using Diamond, not Platinum, so that was a 70% miss. But it's a real bummer. I would have gotten a nice HP Fire off on him, and it would have been good. Oh well. Maybe even 2. I don't know. So I put him to sleep, and then I mess up. I'm supposed to use Sub, and I used Leech Seed, because I was like, LOL, I need to gain hit points back, yo. So that was stupid, because now I have to switch, and I can't really afford to. If I had a Sub up, I could Leech Seed, cancel out the Sub, but I would at least learn what move he's doing. So yeah, that's kind of a drag. I would at least know what he's doing, and therefore my switch would be a little bit easier. My cats are fighting. This is great. Hey! So anyway, I stay in because I don't have anything to switch to. I want to see what he does. Maybe he'll U-turn. Maybe in the stupid chance he's not Scarfed, I can get away with something. So, and I live the Fire Punch, but I get burned, and so I die. But, or no, it was Sand that killed me, so the burn didn't matter. It's just kind of insult to injury. I bring in a Machamp, and this part was stupid. I was thinking, I should Stone Edge or I should Fire Blast, because he's probably going to switch. But I couldn't decide which one I wanted to do, so my brain literally said, let's make it easier for me and decide to do neither, and I Dynamic Punched and in comes a Ghost. So that was just stupid. And I'm pretty upset about that, because that would have made a huge difference in the match. It would have made things very interesting down the stretch. So instead of, I tried to kill him off with a Bullet Punch instead of holding out a turn and using Stone Edge or Fire Blast and seeing if I could kill it, and won, because it's priority, so it doesn't really matter. I guess it would save Life Orb damage, but I tried. I had to do something. So, but unfortunately now, with Life Orb and Sand, see, that's a really bad combo. You can tell I just picked guys out of a hat. Anyway, with Life Orb and Sand, I've got, I think, 2 hits left, if I do my math correctly, but I'm going to get hit anyway, so I've got 1 turn left, no point in switching, so I'm just going to use Bullet Punch, and I get a crit, which is, would have been kind of nice if I played against the Flygon correctly earlier with the Jump Bluff. Would have had a little bit more damage. At least I think so. I don't know. I don't want to think about it too hard. Anyway, I bring in this guy who I thought at first would be a lot of fun to play with, but I needed a turn, and I didn't have 1 turn. And then I thought I got my 1 turn until this puffer fish spiky dude shows up, and I don't really know what to do about him. I know he likes to explode, but that's all I know. So I'm just going to continue stockpiling because it's how I roll. And I see he Swords Dances up, so I think, man, I want to get a 3rd stockpile, but if he dances again, and I need to get a Swords Dance of my own for that matter, I can't have him with +6 at all. So I had to go for a Rock Slide, see what I could do, and it forces him to explode now, or else he's just going to die anyway. So he explodes, and we hope that my Rock type can survive it, is pretty much all that goes for, and it doesn't. So that was my chance. I needed him in order to take out Registeel, or to have a chance to take out Registeel, I should say. So, because I can't take out Flygon and Registeel with a Scarf Mamoswine, Ice Shard is not going to kill it. Ice Fang is not going to kill it, unless I get a considerable amount of luck. And obviously Earthquake isn't going to. I could try Stone Edge, but I highly Stone Edge would require an insane amount of luck also. So I go with Ice Fang instead of Ice Shard, just in case he misses or does something weird, but it doesn't work out that way, and I end up losing. So, oh well, it happens, but that's what I get. I just picked some random guys, and it was fun to play for once, so, which is a change. Hopefully I can get some more stuff up for you guys, and hope you enjoyed it. I definitely did. Catch you later.